Very important in reference to neighborhoods of my mother and father's property, and areas, where the mansions are at. There's like sometimes there's like, or there has been, like a council of people that have like meetings in reference to the neighborhoods, like Beverly Hills Council. What have they been doing in reference to this hostage situation? Have they advertised things in newspapers or in the media about people blocking me from my mother and father's mansions? Because we have to figure out, or it has to be known, which person, if any of them are conspiring against me, if any of them was conspiring against my mother or father, that has to be evaluated to see which people are doing what they're supposed to do in a hostage and kidnapping situation, or in reference to satellite crimes, what the neighborhood council or Beverly Hills Council or Bel Air or any other neighborhood or city and state, what they're supposed to be doing, what they're supposed to do in this type of situation, because there is procedural laws. And I don't know if the Beverly Hills schools and other schools that I went to, private schools, if they have filed all the kidnapping charges. See, in reference to certain private schools, there's laws and guidelines in reference to stopping government, in reference to politicals, stopping poachers, stopping genetic theft, stopping people human trafficking, So there, and same thing with the Screen Actors Union. There's laws in reference to people trying to human traffic Screen Actors Union members or the Hollywood A-list. There's all kinds of laws that are there that can easily stop branches of government based on their abuse of power of government, meaning government abusing their positions, government trying to move into neighborhoods, just claiming that they're in government, which are private royal neighborhoods or private neighborhoods of American royalty or the Gilded Age, or certain classes. And it's not because they think that a person's better than somebody else in reference to society. Some people are just different than other people, and some people have different values of their own personal lives, different cultural differences than some people out in society. So, in reference to people that hit me in the throat, and they fractured my jaw again when I was sleeping. They were hitting me in the face and teeth when I was sleeping. And the point of information of these government politicals, there's all kinds of documents and restraining orders against government people and restraining orders against people that try to get into the neighborhood, and then they tried to force people out of the neighborhood that had rights of being in the neighborhood, or people that lived in the neighborhood or had seniority in the neighborhood. Hit me in the throat. So in reference to procedures and deeds department, the deeds department is supposed to be doing things too, and so is a lot of other offices that are supposed to be stopping the abuses of satellites, filing charges against satellite controllers, filing charges against police brutality, extortionists, thieves, liars, branches of government. Even if it was another government that was trying to steal Beverly Hills or Bel Air, or if it was some other race or religion trying to steal mansions or businesses of my parents or my grandparents or mine, there's all kinds of laws that it's supposed to stop these people in their tracks. And if they take even one step closer, to the situation, they're supposed to get arrested. These people, like, there's restraining orders, like they're supposed to stay 300 yards away from something. These people that are trying to steal from me, they're not supposed to be stealing or intercepting postal mail. They're not supposed to be rerouting postal mail where these people are stealing things, or they're trying to play political communist control of things. There's all kinds of laws in America to stop people's accusations, gag orders on these government people, gag orders on people fabricating their reasons of stealing my postal mail, or them accusing against me, or them falsely profiling. My profile was written when I was born. You don't seem to understand. My parents was super rich. My grandparents too. So whoever these people are that was trying to confuse my identity, they have to order them into court. They have to demand that they appear in court. If they have information against these people, such as they've been in possession of money, or they've been using satellites, harassing or torturing me, which is already evident, whoever the individuals are, there's no way for them to refuse appearing in court. They are remotely attacking me with the satellite or handheld lasers, or they have done these things over time. They have to get ordered into court. That's just the facts of law. It is a weapon. It's illegal to be pointing weapons at me, and it even says that. And then somebody will make up some false premonition in their thoughts, saying, oh, they thought you might do this. They thought you might do that. So they thought they would attack you anyway. No. Your lies and your accusations of what you have tried to do based on your abuses and the history that you come from doesn't mean you have a right profiling me based on what you thought. My profile was already written. I wouldn't hang out with any of your people. I wouldn't be involved in any of your abuses or crazy shit that your people have been doing. I don't get involved in it. I'm the owner of my mother and father's properties and companies and estates. There's boundary lines. There's property lines. There's guidelines of business, reference to business locations. If you're violating that, they can order you into court. That's the way the facts are, man. In reference to my parents getting murdered, and my parents was frozen, and the point of it is, in reference to government trying to play their tricks or manipulations and abuses, they're crossing the line every day. I'm not going to play nobody's tricks. Nothing's for sale. Then when I say that, then that government man will communicate something, say, then he'll kill you, is what he says. That's enough evidence to have the person arrested, because the man has tried to hurt me before. These people have shot at me before. So that's enough evidence to have them arrested. The fact that they're directly harassing me with satellites, directly harassing me as their activities of trying to pin somebody down, blocking a person from having their rights of freedom, meaning them blocking my freedom of me being at my mother and father's mansions. And look up the information in reference to the court records in reference to anybody trying to block my path of my rights of freedom to my mother and father's mansions, such as them stealing money, say if the companies or my mother or father's properties, if they'd sent monies and these people stole it, they have to get arrested. That means they're blocking my path. They're road blocking me from my mother and father's property. Or they're road blocking my identity. Or they're trying to steal my family history. Those people need to get ordered into court. Or they're trying to belittle the situation, and they're trying to make somebody live like a poor person because they're stealing my money. Like them stealing my money, or them intercepting money, and then saying that they were trying to see what a person would do if they stole their money. These people stealing my money have probably tried to say something like that. You have to look it up. You have to check the transcripts of their satellite control rooms or the transcripts of these government people. These people claiming that they thought they'd steal my money and see what I would do. That's attempts of murder. I'm a hermaphrodite. So in reference to them stealing my money, they would try to lure me somewhere where they would try to rape me, or they would try to murder me, or they'd try to steal from me. And that is a crime of their agents. Them trying to make a royal hermaphrodite have to struggle when they stole their money, meaning they stole my money. When they stole the monies that I was supposed to have received. And then they tried to make me have to go out and swim with the sharks or whatever, those people have to get prosecuted. Like, they're endangering my life. And I've been a Hollywood A-list celebrity since I was born. Both my parents was Hollywood A-list celebrities. And these people would try to play their endangerment game for their fun and games as their way of stealing and abusing me, stealing from me and abusing me, and their way of trying to manipulate a situation based on their hidden agenda of what they're trying to get away with, what they're trying to steal. And those people need to get ordered into court.